In this video I'll be talking about how I will be proceeding with the car and also how I'll have to handle the projects that needs to get done. And also in this video I'll be working right in here, working a lot of rust and also just talking quite a bit. I just got my parts in the mail. It will not be drivable if not done. I was thinking about doing this piece right here, but then I just felt this. There's no lip here. There has to be a lip right here. There's nothing here, and the lip is a little bit longer here. So I also think this is pretty ugly. And I can see that it has been remade, so I'll just cut this out because this is bad, made up very bad. So all this, the lip here, I have to do this before I can make this. So I'll clean it up and make a piece for it. Well, actually, I already made the piece. I just have to make a lot of cuts in it, so it can bend. Well, yeah, it's better for you to see here, but it has to also bend. So first clean it up, put this in, and then I can think about putting that in. Just have to bend it around the corner here. Just make some cuts in it all the way, and just like bend it with the curve here so it fits. I think this might be perfect. Then I just have to weld it on, and then I can just with all these cuts I made, I can just beat it, like just hit it back on the right path. Have to clean it up down here, but otherwise I think it looks great. Actually, I think it turned out pretty great. Well, is it slight difference here, unlucky, but I don't think that that'll be a problem. But everywhere else is just perfect. And of course I need to make some plates here and here, so we can catch this. So it will close this little gap up, just like we did on the other side over there. So this turned out pretty good. I'll of course clean it up down here, and that's great. I decided to have a little bit of fun and also weld it up a lot right in the corner here, so it won't be as open as it was before. I will for sure grind it down so it's pretty, but this is much better than before. Then I'll just have to close it up from in here. I just got my parts in the mail, now let's open it up. this back piece. It's pretty rusted and yeah, it's not that great. I just decided to buy a reproduction and it fits perfectly. Like that. So I'll just cut out the older piece and weld in this gray piece. Then I also have this piece, this little, not that big of a piece. It's actually from here to over here, and you can see that by there's a little hole here, and the hole is right here too. So if that illustrates it enough, I'm gonna maybe put it in here and show you a little bit. But there's also these holders. It's for the wires that goes in behind all of this, and just have to hold it in place. And as you might have noticed, this piece is for stopping the trunk, but this is welded in. So I'll have to cut it off and then just put it back on. But it'll be in a much later video. But it's just to show you what parts I just got. I also have these two parts. It's the rocker panels for each side, and I'll show you that now. I almost forgot that I also got this in the in the mail. It's the hood spring. Well, it's the spring for the hood. So I have a rust-free hood that I'll put on the car. So I'll replace the spring on it, like the spring, and the logo that was on this car's hood, I'll put on the rust-free hood because it doesn't have any of that stuff. It's just rust-free and it's pretty. Actually, right up there's the hood that has the logo on it, and that followed with the car, as you can see by the color. But it's just, well, it's not too bad, but it's when I have a rust-free hood, I'll much rather use that instead of this hood that follow with the car. Okay, so now it's time for the inner rocker panels. I'll just show you how it looks. Well, this is approximately how it will look, and now I have these inner panels for both sides. If you followed the project, I told you that I already have the outer rocker panel. I need them both before it can get replaced, and there will be some adjustments because the doors also have to still fit the car. After this has been done, this will do structural damage if not done correctly. So at this I'll probably get some help. If you've seen the videos, someone has been helping me, just guiding me around and showing me how it's done. He's probably also the one who will do this piece, well, these pieces, because it has to be done. There's just there's just holes all the way through the car, and as you have seen in earlier videos, it's not good, but it will not be drivable if not done. But I'm so happy for these parts. Unfortunately, I couldn't get the front piece, as I told you in the earlier video. I couldn't get the front piece because they couldn't produce the piece, so I just decided to get all of these pieces. But I'm happy to see that progress is being made, and also that big projects like this can get done now because I have the pieces. Before I only had the outer rocker panel, and I have to get them both because they have to get welded on together and done at the same time. So I'm happy to see that everything is going approximately how it should. Even though I couldn't get the front piece for the car, I'm still happy for these 5 pieces, because this will really help me get through some really big projects that would set me back too many hours. It's just not worth it for the hours put in when I can just buy it reproduced much cheaper. Well, these 5 parts cost me around 2,800 Danish crowns. That's around $444 US dollars at the moment. It's a great investment because I can't put too many hours in it, and I need some of the pieces like the inner rocker panels before I can move on with the project. So it's great that I can still buy some reproduced products that fits the car perfectly and it's made for the car. Even though I couldn't get this, I'll probably wait for January when, well, that's what they told me, that I could probably buy it again. They couldn't say exactly because their supplier couldn't really do this piece anymore. I don't know. They are just really struggling with making this piece. So either I will wait until January and see what happens there, or else I'll probably buy it from another car that's in better condition than this. This is just too rotten away and it's useless. So I have to get it replaced because I can't really put in that many hours to rebuild it all up, and it will just take too much time. But I still have a lot of work to do, so it's really not that big of a deal right now. But when it comes to finishing the car, it will be a problem if I cannot get this in time. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please consider liking and subscribing to keep on following the project.